Hey, alright, hold on. Match. Does anybody know what's the website called for the matchup thing? I think Naira owns one of them, right? Isn't it like the tier list maker? Dude, I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Alright, how do I make this? Create your own tier list. How? The heck do I do this? I'm fucking stupid. This is what I was trying to do, alright guys? There we go. I'm not a boomer, alright? I just never used this before in my life. I've never made a tier list or a matchup spread before, alright? So I'm sorry. This is my jam. Okay. Alright, so let's see. So I'll probably start with Banjo's like hardest matchup. So I think Banjo loses to Fox. I think Banjo like hard loses to Fox. Maybe even I would say like ZSS is pretty hard. I think Roy's probably like -1. Okay. What's the Vine link in the top right? Don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. All right, I'm trying to think already hard matchups for Banjo. Okay. -2 Bayo? No, hell no. Hell no. -2. Nah, it's probably like -1. It's probably not that bad. So I was supposed to put +1. There we go. What's Palu like? That was literally the character I was looking for. I think Palutena is a really hard matchup for Banjo as well. I think Peach is probably -1 or it's even. Personally, Snake, I would say it's probably like. I would probably say it's -1. It's probably not that bad. Sheik is probably even. I think Banjo does really well. This is probably a hard matchup. This one, the Rats. Oh, thank you. I would say this is -1, and then Pikachu's probably -2. And I still can't find Palutena. This is the person I've been looking for that I can't find. We'll get to her later. All right, we'll get to her later. Whatever. So I think Banjo. I'll list the reasons why. Found her. Okay. So it's alphabetical. Oh, all right, there. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so I would say Banjo loses to Fox, ZSS, Pikachu, and Palu. I think those are the matchups. Like he loses the hardest. I don't really think he has any more really bad matchups, like really awful matchups against anybody else in the cast. Everyone else in the cast seems a lot more doable than those characters. Fox just doesn't really let Banjo set up. Doesn't let Fox breathe. Fox doesn't. I think Fox beats Banjo pretty hard because Fox doesn't let Banjo breathe and doesn't let him set up. Banjo is really good at edge guarding Fox and probably pretty good at probably less trapping him. But I think the fact that he has a reflector, he can juggle Banjo really hard, and Banjo not being able to get any. He's not going to be able to use grenade pretty much at all, or even neutral beam. I think hinders the matchup hard. Those three things together probably hinder the matchup really hard. ZSS is a character that plays keep away really, really good, and when she gets a hit, she can kill you. She's really hard to hit, so she's really good at camping Banjo. Like Banjo's a really good character to camp with, but I think ZSS does a very good job at circle camping Banjo, and Banjo is not good at dealing with circle camping. He doesn't have like a sword or anything. He doesn't have anything that has like a huge hitbox to be able to challenge ZSS like pretty much platform camping and down being away. And I would say when he gets hit by like, dude, he's just like a really good way to get comboed too. I would say Joker is -1. I low-key think it's even. I low-key feel like it's even. But it just might be that I do pretty good versus Joker now with Banjo. But I low-key feel like that matchup is even. I think Pikachu is stupid hard. I think Pikachu is definitely mad hard. Banjo gets edge guarded like hell because of back air, because of fair, and because of down air. Down air shits on Banjo. It kills him mad early. You might think, oh, because Banjo has an invincible up B when he's charging up. It doesn't matter. Pikachu just wait and just down air. It like covers his whole body. Pikachu has pretty much the same neutral B as Banjo, except for like Banjo being able to combo off of it. But Pikachu is able to reliably run up and cover with Thunder Jolt better than Banjo can cover with his eggs. And Palu Nair just destroys Banjo. Like, Banjo can't land because of up air. He has a hard time. He has a hard time off stage too because of side B. While trying to recover high or trying to recover high versus Palutena, he has a hard time because of side B and up air. If he starts getting naired, he takes like easily like 60-something damage. If I remember correctly, Banjo's like the same way as Snake, so he's super combo food. He gets down tilt back aired pretty easily too, and and she has a reflector. She also does a very good job. Sorry, these characters, at least 3 of these characters do a really good job at making Banjo force him to use Wonder Wing off stage too, because ZSS goes really deep off stage, Pikachu goes really deep off stage, and then Palutena can go deep, or she can use side B. If she uses side B, it'll make me want to use Wonder Wing, which is, it is invincible, but it only has 5 charges, so it'll force me to have to use it to recover on stage, and then here she is with down tilt, ledge trapping. Alright, so that's why it's like pretty hard. I don't really think neutral B is that big of a deal, but I really think like Nair, up air, and side B are probably like the hardest things against Banjo. I do not think Ike is definitely not +2. I think this matchup is like kind of, I low-key feel like it's even. I feel like this is -1. Versus Diddy, I would say this is probably even because he can side B. He can probably side B my Wonder Wing. Banana and Shield is really good. It's really good bait and punish against Banjo. Banjo does a good job at it, so I feel like they both do a pretty damn good job. They both have really good ledge trapping. Diddy Kong isn't really that good at juggling compared to Banjo, but I would say like because of the fact that Diddy Kong kind of struggles to kill, other than going for the banana lock or waiting to punish Wonder Wing with banana F smash, I would say it's probably an even matchup. Banjo does a good job at edge guarding him with egg off stage. With Wonder Wing, he can just Wonder Wing off stage if he wants. He can throw a bomb when he's trying to up B, and I think ledge trapping will do pretty good too. Let's see. I would say, oh, this is definitely Nat favorite. I would say maybe this is even. I actually think like all his throws do really good versus Rosa. Wonder Wing can go through it. Even if he doesn't really have to use Grenade too much versus Rosalina. He takes out Luma fast. He edge guards her pretty well. He ledge traps her really well. He juggles her really well. And I feel like low-key, I feel like Banjo probably beats Rosa then. I feel like he probably beats Rosa. The Shotos is hard. I fought Nito before, and it seemed doable, but it felt like whenever I get hit, I just die. I can just die really early, and I feel like I have to play a really hard camp game. Ooh, I put Lucina. Ooh, what am I doing? Thank you, Mushi. I'm messing up, man. Let's see. Mega Man is probably even. I haven't fought a Mega Man yet. I low-key want to put Mega Man in. I'm gonna make a I don't know. Cause I'm gonna put not enough data. Cause I haven't fought Mega Man yet with Banjo really. I haven't really fought this character too much. I would say Corrin definitely loses to Banjo. Definitely. Corrin does a good job juggling him, but that's it. I would say Samus. I would say this is probably even because I can outcamp this character pretty well, and I have Wonder Wing. Due to +2. Oh, okay, +2. This is probably +1 because of neutral B. This is probably +1. Bowser's probably +1. I don't even know if Banjo has a +2 matchup though. What's a matchup he actually like super hard wins? I know like Ridley gets shitted on. I think Ridley and Bayo gets shitted on really hard. I feel like I rarely ever lose versus those characters as Banjo. Why not just go down alphabetically? Yeah, that would make sense. Alomar, I would probably say it's I would say even. Bowser Jr., I'd probably win that hard. Byleth, I definitely beat Byleth. Alright, I definitely think this character beats Byleth. Alright. Captain Falcon, I think Banjo probably wins. I don't think Banjo has like +2s really. Like, I wouldn't really even say Bowser Jr. loses that hard. I feel like there's not enough to make it that bad. I feel like he does have a lot of evener matchups. I'm gonna put Joker. I genuinely think this matchup's even. So you know what? It's my matchup chart. So I'm gonna put Joker as even. I think Snake. Definitely these characters beat. Definitely these characters beat Banjo. I think these characters for sure beat Banjo. Cloud is probably. It's probably even. He juggles him pretty hard. In neutral, he can beat him pretty well. I think Cloud gets ledge trapped pretty hard by Banjo though. I would say he gets ledge trapped pretty hard. He gets camped out pretty hard too. He does have limit. Why do I think Joker is even? So this might sound really weird. This is just my personal opinion. Why I think Joker is even. This is my genuine opinion. All right, I've played many characters versus Joker, and I play many characters. I play Inkling. I play Snake. I play Ike, Lucina, Fox, Wolf, Mario. Out of all the characters I've ever used, Banjo feels like the only character, literally like the only character where I never feel like I'm scared of Arsene. I never feel like I'm scared of Arsene against Joker as Banjo. And I think the reason why is because Banjo has 3 jumps. He can outcamp Joker's Arsene pretty easily. He doesn't have to worry too much about getting reflected. He's not like recovery gets reflected mad easy or anything like that. Bomb getting reflected doesn't mean anything. He can't reflect Wonder Wing either. I would say this character I can pretty much play in a way where I'm forcing him to 50-50 to shield a lot or jump. And if he jumps, I can Wonder Wing, or if he throws out if he overcommits, he gets Wonder Winged. If he shields, he gets grabbed, and he gets down throw 50-50. Wonder Wing 2 frames his up B with Arsene. Down tilt 2 frames his up B with while he has Arsene. And he can edge guard Joker pretty well with Nair when he doesn't have Arsene either. With Nair a back air. When he has Arsene, I can camp him pretty hard. And if he overcommits to a smash attack, I Wonder Wing him. I don't know. I just feel like because of all those things, I'm never in a point where I'm like, damn, dude, I'm like when I'm fighting Joker, I feel like when I'm Banjo, it's the only character I ever play that I feel actually comfortable fighting with, and I feel like there has to be a reason why. I know, just my gut feeling. I mean, it is my matchup chart at the end of the day. It's just like my experiences against the characters I played against. So, I mean, I guess you guys have to take it with a grain of salt. But if you ledge trap Joker really well, and if he has Arsene, and you pretty much just play bait and punish, have grenade out, he's either going to reflect it, shield, which you can grab, or run at you, which you can shield his attack. And if he overcommits, let's say with dash attack or anything like that, you can just Wonder Wing it. And Wonder Wing does a lot of damage to Arsene. Jab does a lot of damage to Arsene. So, because of those things, Arsene pretty much dwindles pretty fast. So I think that's personally why I think it's even. I think Ike is even because Ike has a sword and can outrange Banjo, can catch him with overcommitting and nair back air and everything, but he gets edge guarded mad hard. He gets juggled really easily too. He gets I don't think he gets edge guarded. I want to say he gets edge guarded that hard. I mean, I can Wonder Wing his side B. I can Wonder Wing his up B. And I can down tilt his up B. I can bomb his up B. I feel like it's a pretty good matchup though, like back and forth, because you can catch Banjo's side being and kill them off of it, and you can condition some Banjos to shield because of your nairs and get grabs and put them off stage. Neutral B can shoot for him pretty easily, and if you ever try to land on Ike, his sword is huge, so it'll be able to catch his landings really well. I would say Crom. I would say like. I would say they probably both -1. I would say Rom and Croy. Croy is probably -1. They do really good. I think like the characters that do really good against Banjo are ones that can rush him down really hard. That's why I think like Pichu, Croy, Inkling, Fox, ZSS, Pika. I would say like those characters rush him down really hard. I would say that's the reason why he probably loses against those characters. I think Snake has a slight edge on Banjo because of his edge guarding is just ridiculous compared to Banjo. Like if I'm ever off stage, I have to Wonder Wing. And after those 5 are done, I'm probably dead because of Nikita. And then Ledge Trapping is really good with up smash. I would say he definitely beats Ganon. Duck Hunt, I would say he probably beats Duck Hunt. This is the same, it doesn't matter. Dark Pit, I've never lost against a Pit. I don't really think the Pits do much. I don't know if Ganon's really +2 or not. I low-key feel like there's no +2 matchups for Banjo. I kind of feel that way. I'll say this is probably even. Hero is mad. I think Hero's pretty hard against Banjo because of Bounce. I think Bounce really fucks him up. Doc definitely doesn't beat him. I would say, Incineroar probably. Let's just Incineroar loses. I don't think it's too bad because of side B. I think if Incineroar didn't have side B, it would be even worse though. I think it would be worse. Nair Shield versus DK is enough to make him +1. What? I feel like that and Bomb. I feel like Bomb. I low-key feel like just Ledge Trapping DK makes it +1 alone. Like it's. I think that's pretty good. I think this is even. It's definitely not the same as Marth. As Lucina. I definitely think like Lucina definitely does better. Can edge guard him harder. Marth can't really play keep away too hard against Banjo. It might even be -1 because he's gonna be going for like tippers and trying to outspace me, but he's not even gonna be able to get in to outspace me because of Bomb. I low-key want to say this is probably even -1. I would probably say this is -1. Let's see. Pokemon Trainer, I would say -1. Squirtle. Squirtle's like Pichu. Squirtle is like Pichu. I feel like this is my opinion. So I think Pichu barely beats Banjo because of how light Pichu is. But Pichu is just has so many good combos into death combos and can edge guard him so well that I think it's -1. And I think Pokemon Trainer Squirtle is pretty close, but he dies early. So in theory, I'd be like, alright, Banjo beats Squirtle, right? But after Squirtle is switched out, it's Ivysaur. And side B, them leaf blades fuck with Banjo's grenades and Neutral B. And he gets juggled really hard by Ivysaur, really hard. so hard that I have to go to the ledge. If I ever recover high, I will probably die versus Ivysaur. And then I get spiked mad hard if I go low. Really hard. I can die probably at like 40. And then Charizard is the easy thing. So I would say, like, I don't know, maybe Squirtle is even versus Banjo. And then I would say like +1 for Ivysaur, maybe like +1.5, and then Charizard is probably even or losing. I would just keep them at -1. Banjo does good versus Charizard, does okay versus Squirtle, loses against Ivysaur. Yeah, this is gonna be a YouTube vid, Lampus. Yes. I would say, I would say, oh, Greninja? Yeah, I'd give it to Greninja too. Yeah. Greninja is so low to the ground, it's like kind of hard to deal with. He juggles him really hard. He edge guards him really, really well. And his and him being able to kill confirm with down tilt up smash is pretty good too. Let's see, Falco. Oh. Yeah, Falco definitely loses. I know it might be like really weird, like, wow, how is Fox -2, but Falco is +1. I just think he gets less trapped hard. Like, I don't know, it's like everything. It's like Fox wins the matchup really hard because Banjo can't breathe. You know? Him being put in so many 50-50s leads to so much damage, and then he's just in the air magically. Or he's getting ledge trap magically. Fox does those things really well. And Falco doesn't. Falco is a kind of character that combos really well, but doesn't exert the same amount of pressure when comboing. It's more like he gets his combos, and then you're at 60 and you're like, alright, well, all I gotta do is dodge up till back air %, or don't go off stage too hard, and that's it. Like, he can edge guard Banjo really well with fair, but he's in such little opportunities to be able to get it. Falco's side B, I think, has more lag than Fox's. Wonder Wing destroys it. He gets ledge trap mad easy. He's good combo weight, and he does have a reflector, but I don't really think it matters because Banjo's box game is so good that I don't think Falco can really handle it. I would say, all right, these characters know. All right, I think Banjo beats Ice Climbers +1, not +2. Banjo does a really good job of splitting them up with back throw and F throw and bomb and Wonder Wing and back air. Down tilt, they can't get 2-frame technically if it's both characters because they're invincible when they grab the ledge, but they get ledge trapped pretty well. Bomb can edge guard them, and neutral B and bomb can edge guard them while they're trying to get together to recover too. So that's the good thing. And if they ever side B trying to recover, Wonder Wing super free. They also really do get juggled pretty hard by Banjo's up air. For people that don't know, Banjo's up air is kind of like a sword. It has like mad priority. So if they try to down air, it gets beat out. Let's see. Inkling, I already did. Isabelle. So this is gonna be a hot take. I think Isabelle beats Banjo. I think Isabelle beats Banjo. Because he can not only can she pocket grenade, she can keep out Banjo pretty well with fair. And because of fishing rod is a grab. So if I ever try to Wonder Wing, it gets beat out mad easy, and it can kill from it. It's a command grab that can kill or throw me off stage, and you can pocket my grenade so that I can't use it at all. And you can edge guard me pretty well with down air or fair or back air. So I low-key do think that Isabelle slightly beats Banjo. It's pretty hard. Let's see, King Deity. I think Banjo beats. He does have Inhale. I would low-key say it's +2, but because of Inhale beating Wonder Wing, I'm gonna go with +1. Let's see, Jigglypuff. I think Banjo wins. Banjo has Disjoints, which beat Jigglypuff, and has a projectile, which beats Jigglypuff. So I think because of those things, Jigglypuff can't really do anything. If Jigglypuff ever tries to overcommit, Wonder Wing died mad early, one of the lightest characters in the game. If tries to approach, I have Grenade. or I have F tilt is invincible, or down tilt is invincible if they try to recover, try to go from low with something. Fair, if they're ever in a situation where they try to approach me, I have Fair too, has mad shield damage too. I mean, it has like mad shield stun too. It's pretty safe. So that's why I think Banjo beats Jigglypuff for sure. Kirby, I think Banjo beats Kirby for the same reasons that he beats Jigglypuff. Honestly, it's the same reasons. And let's see, Little Mac. I think he beats Little Mac +1 as well. For if anybody needs tips against Little Mac, what I would like to say is whenever he up Bs, that's a death. You can either down tilt, that'll always kill. But Kazooie is a sword. Literally, a sword doesn't get hurt by your up B. Or you can use Wonder Wing, which is invincible, does 26 damage, has a mad knockback, and it lasts mad long. So if you ever up B, you're dead. If you side B in the air and I side B it, pretty much dead. I have Bomb too. I can outcamp Little Mac very, very hard. Very, very hard. To the point where he's not able to play the game. I want to say it's +2, but I really don't think... I don't think he has any +2 matchups. I think Ryu is... I low-key think that Ryu's probably... It's probably -1 as well with Ken. I want to say that Ken does better against Banjo than Ryu, but I'm actually not sure. I don't have enough data to... I think I'm going to put Ryu here. I've only played Ken. So I'll wait for a little bit. Alright, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this list, alright? So Lucario, I don't have enough data. I don't. Lucas, I would say it's even. He can like heal Bomb, and he does have a neutral B off stage, but Banjo can edge guard him. He can't ledge trap with Bomb, but he can ledge trap with I think he can 2-frame with down tilt, and he can use grenade. Right? I mean not grenade, neutral B. You can neutral B with the ledge. If I remember correctly too, what Banjo can do is he can neutral B, pull out the thing as well, and then follow straight from the ledge. I think it's pretty good. And then also, I think he juggle. Ness and Lucas have a really hard time landing, so Banjo does really good against that. Yo, my boy Hitmonchan, thanks for gifting a sub to Yuri. Appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, like Lucas has a hard time landing. Lucas gets edge guarded pretty hard, and Banjo does really good. I think Banjo does a really great job at those things. But I think what separates it is him being able to heal grenade, and off stage he's able to use up B to contest Banjo's recovery, or neutral B to contest Banjo's recovery, and it can be very annoying to get in on Lucas because of PK Fire. I don't really have anything that heals it or reflects it back. I have Wonder Wing, but it's a hard commitment because if I guess wrong, I'll get hard punished by down smash or even up smash. Luigi, I think Luigi gets camped by Banjo, so I think Luigi loses. I think if Luigi does not get in, I think Banjo does good. I think any character that can camp out Luigi beats Luigi. So I'm gonna go with +1 on that. I think Ness is gonna be even as well. He has a better time juggling Banjo than, let's say, Lucas does. Actually, low key. I would say even. Because I'm gonna say, like, he has down smash and up smash at the ledge too, so he can edge guard Banjo really hard. He juggles him pretty hard. He can heal grenade, and he can hard punish Wonder Wing with PK Fire. But Banjo also has eggs. He doesn't have to use grenades, so he can use eggs, and it does kill confirm. He does have a down throw 50-50 to get decent kills on Ness. He would have to go for down throw fair or down smash as the 50-50. He has F tilt and down tilt, which are disjointed. They're basically swords, and Ness loses swords. I would go with even. Oh, and he has fair. I would go with even. I would go with even as well. Me Gunner. I would go with I think I'm gonna go with even as I feel like no. I feel like he beats me Gunner too. He can outcamp me Gunner. I think it really does depend on what loadout me Gunner has. But I think even then, even if he has the healing one, I still feel like Meat Gunner doesn't have anything that can he can't out-camp Banjo. He definitely can't outbox Banjo. He gets edge guarded, he gets juggled, he gets less trapped. I don't really think Meat Gunner has anything too bad other than like reflecting and trying to outcamp Banjo. Let's see. We did the heroes, we did Pokemon Trainer, we did Inkling, we did Byleth, Meta Knight. I don't have enough data. Literally just don't have any data. Me Fighter, I think he beats. Me Swordsman, I think he beats. Game & Watch, he definitely loses. I think this is actually one of Banjo's hardest matchups too. He can't use Grenade at all. And he can't use Grenade at all. It's really hard to juggle Game & Watch. He can't be down there with up air if I remember correctly. He does kill him very early, but he can also get killed very early too. I think it's like, I think it's pretty hard. I would say it's pretty damn hard. I haven't fought Meister though with Game & Watch. I want to say it's -1 to -2, but I don't know which one is it. That's like my hardest problem. I want to say this is even. Banjo versus Shulk. Shulk probably wins my +1. Because of Shield. Shield into Smash Monado. I would definitely say. I don't think that Shulk. I don't think Banjo can camp the Shulk the same way Snake can, and I think that's why Snake beats Shulk. I don't think he can camp him the same way. He can. He does have 50-50 combo. He does have 50-50s. No. I don't have enough data, dude. I really want to say this is even to -1, but I don't have enough data. It would just be, I haven't fought Shulk yet, and I don't have enough data for it. I just have like assumptions of how the matchup would go. Pac-Man, I think Pac-Man slightly wins as well. Pac-Man just does a really good job at camping out Banjo. I think he does a really good job at it. Yeah, I think he does a very good job at it. He's really hard to edge guard too. He's not that hard to ledge trap, but he's hard to edge guard, and he can edge guard Banjo pretty well. Yeah, I would give it to Pac-Man. I already did Meat Gunner. I already did Olimar. Pit and Dark Pit are the same shit. I don't really think it matters, but I mean, I'll put it. Yoshi. I think Terry is -1 for Banjo as well. I think Terry beats Banjo. I think it's really hard, man. Whenever he gets in, he does stupid amount of damage. I think it's kind of hard to juggle him. I don't think it's hard. He's easy to ledge trap. He's kind of hard to edge guard. I think he's just too explosive. But when he gets go, I don't. Yeah, I think it's really hard. I think the Shotos beat Banjo. I would have to be like the campiest motherfucker in the planet to win. I think this is really hard. Simon and Richter, I think Banjo beats them. I definitely think Banjo beats them because of Wonder Wing. Sonic, I would say it's probably even. I think they camp each other out pretty well. I don't have enough data for it, but I think it was probably even. Let's see. Toon Link. I don't know. Wait, where's Young Link? Young Link right here. I would say it's even. This is hard. Go is Go is so fucking scary. Again, like as Banjo, you're just like, fuck, I'm going to die. Like, remember, it's a grab, so you can grab Wonder Wing. Robin, I don't have enough data. I don't have data for Robin. I think Villager also beats Banjo. I think Wario beats Banjo. I don't have enough data on Wii Fit. I think Zelda loses to Banjo. Yoshi, it's probably -1. He gets juggled hard. He gets edge guarded hard, and then he has a command grab. I would say it's probably -1. Let's see. I guess the only character I have left, guys, is Toon Link. say Banjo beats Toon Link. And I would say it's probably even versus Young Link. I would say it's even versus Young Link. +1 against Toon Link. I think this is a pretty good matchup chart. What do you guys, is there anything that I'm missing? Is there something, is there an opinion I usually have that I'm missing? I don't have enough data on those characters at the bottom. And I think he loses to a lot of these characters. I think he goes even with a lot of characters. It's hard. Now I would say like this is probably even. I think it's probably some more even matchups. Martha's probably even. Falcon's probably even too. Duckun's probably even. This looks better. This looks better. This looks right? This looks like my opinion. This is my opinion. +1 versus these characters. Okay. These +1s look good. Even versus Sonic, Cloud, Olimar, the Samuses, Sheik, Ike, Joker. Joker's just my opinion. I know it's a weird pick. Against Link, Nessus, Young Link. Alright, so I'll give my opinion real quick on these characters. Alright, I'll give my opinion on what I think. So, I think Game & Watch hard beats Banjo because his down B can get bucket, or he can reflect things with down B. He can juggle Banjo really hard, and he can edge guard Banjo really hard. And then he has neutral B to like Let's Trap. That shit is mad annoying. Banjo pretty much can't play with his projectiles. He has to rely on getting kills with like, he has to rely on fair and like Wonder Wing and trying to use his tilts like F tilt and down tilt. I would say low key, yeah. I would say Fox. You guys already know. I already talked about this. Fox probably wins because I think Fox is a really hard matchup because he doesn't let Banjo breathe at all. He doesn't let him Banjo breathe at all, and he juggles him very, very hard. Very hard. Doesn't let him breathe very hard. He puts him in a lot of 50-50 situations. Him having Reflector stops Grenade from being as useful and Neutral being as useful. And if he ever Wonder Wings, he gets hard killed. ZSS can circle camp Banjo. If Banjo tries to camp her, she can circle camp Banjo really hard. Really good way to get comboed and juggled really hard. Alright, edge guarded really hard. Pikachu super combo. I think 0 to 70% combo, and edge guards him. Can edge guard him mad early. Down air spikes, back air is really good for killing. Fair kills mad early too. I think I've died from Cosmos like 80 or 90% from a fair. Palutena juggles really hard, edge guard is really hard, combos really hard. A lot of these characters kind of have like the same thing in common. It's like juggle, edge guarding, and comboing. Banjo really hard. He can't set up either against these characters. Pichu I would put at -2 as well, except she dies. Pichu is just way lighter, so Banjo can get early kills. Croy, don't let Banjo breathe as well, just like Fox does, except they get, I think they get like Let's Trapped pretty well. They get and they get juggled pretty hard. Inkling, I've played against this matchup so many times with Cosmos, and it doesn't feel like a -2 matchup. It always feels like I can do something because he pretty much is gonna, he's either going to back air, he's gonna back air neutral, or he's gonna dash grab. And if he back airs a neutral, I can parry and punish. I can edge guard him. I can Let's Trap him the same way he can do the me. And I would say Roller's annoying, but it's probably just as annoying as Wonder Wing. Jab is really annoying against Banjo. I feel like the matchup is so hard because there's a huge up throw up air window against Banjo. Like the things that like cancel out. Like they both edge guard each other. They both edge guard each other and Let's Trap each other. But Inkling having a 30% window on Banjo and Ink making it so much harder to fight Inkling makes it so hard because you get full jab, you take 20%, you get full ink, and then if you get rollered, you can die at 100. It's pretty stupid. And then, or you get full ink and you get up throw up air, you can die probably like 100, 108 or something. I think Banjo does kind of decent versus Peach, but because of like bomb, I think the same way like Snake does good versus against Peach, but I just think that she can combo him really hard because of Turnip. Yeah, she has like really good combos, you know, down tilt, or she can use Turnip. Her Fair is mad reliable. She can ledge trap me alone off the ledge with Fair, or a back throw. She's just really, I don't know, I just feel like she's really like, when she gets in, she's very oppressive. She's a character where if you're playing against her, she will run over you. Snake, I feel like they can camp each other out pretty well. I don't really know. I want to say it's even, but I really do think Snake probably edges out with better out of shield option and better edge guarding potential because of Nikita. But I think they have pretty good ledge trapping against each other. But Snake can't juggle. Wolf has a reflector and can open up Banjo. Kind of like how Fox does, but he's not fast enough to be as oppressive. And his laser can command neutral versus Banjo, which makes it annoying, but definitely doesn't make it as annoying as Fox. Let's see. Rob side B. And Rob side B, down B. Rob side B, down B. I would say that's the reason why he wins. Mario, edge guards, juggles, combos, mad hard. But not well enough to be -2. Lucina does a good job at edge guarding and juggling the same way Mario does. And does very consistent hits. Doesn't really let him breathe. The Shotos touch to death. Hero is because of balance. Like I said before, Isabelle and Villager, they can pocket grenade. They can edge guard him really well. And Isabelle specifically can grab Wonder Wing with fishing pole. I feel like that's why that feels pretty hard. Pokemon Trainer because of Ivysaur's juggling and edge guarding potential. Yoshi. So people ask me why Yoshi. Yoshi might sound really weird, but it's because Yoshi combos it mad hard, right? Yoshi does lose to disjoints, but Banjo's tilts aren't big enough to do enough to Yoshi. Like if back air was bigger and F tilt was a little bit bigger, then maybe it would probably be even because of that. Because of the fact that his disjoints aren't big enough, I don't think it warrants it being an even matchup. He does have bomb, but Wonder Wing can get fucked up by his command grab. He gets edge guarded mad hard by Fair or Nair or back air. Down air does so much shield damage, and he gets mad hard juggled by up tilt up air, F tilt up air, up tilt up air. Like he gets fucked up because of that. Wario has bite. And Bite can beat Wonder Wing. He gets blown up. He'll blow up Banjo simply with his combos into Fart as well. And he does really good at juggling him. If I ever try to Wonder Wing off stage, I can just get bitten and then die. I won't recover it. Real quick, I know the tournament's about to start. So I think Sonic's even. They can camp out each other really well. Alright, I think they can camp out each other really well. If you spin dashes, I have Wonder Wing. I do have Grenade 2, I have Neutral B. I do have ways to outcamp and hold leads, and Sonic has a really good job at holding leads as well. This is my opinion, at least on my matchup chart. Heavies get murdered by Banjo because of Bomb. Bomb shits on them, alright? They either get juggled or they get stuck at the ledge. Literally because of Banjo, there's nothing they can do. That's why Heavies do bad against him. That's why Really does bad because he's too big. And that's why Bayo does bad too, because Bayo doesn't have... I personally think Bayo doesn't do that good against Banjo because a lot of stuff is over commitments. The best thing she can do is just ABK to try to catch me jumping, but I don't really like short hop that much compared to, like, let's say Ike. Even then, Bayonetta does a lot of damage, but when it comes to kill percent, I have a 50-50 down throw that can kill. Down throw up tilt will kill at 100, literally, because she's so light. And if she ever overcommits with a smash attack, or if I catch her with, she overcommits with side B, she gets Wonder Wing and she'll die at like 80 or 90% as well. She gets ledge trap pretty hard too because up B doesn't auto snap, so she can get down tilted or she can get Wonder Wing. That's why I think it's +1. Alright. That's my opinion. Thank you so much, everyone, for subbing for this goal. If you guys have any specific questions, let me know in the comments, or talk to me in the stream. All right, twitch.tv/HackoruTV. I also am doing a tournament today. I do a tournament on Thursdays at 1 p.m. So I have to cut the rest of my explanation short. If you guys want to enter any of my Wi-Fi tournaments, just join my Discord and there will be an announcement. It's every Thursday at 1 p.m. on twitch.tv/HackoruTV. Thanks, guys, and peace out. All right.